is the story of why I'd be a perfect RA. Hey, thanks for walking with me. So let me talk about my team building experience. For the past 6 years, I've worked in the labor delivery ward as a volunteer, and then this summer, I worked as an outreach intern for the Northern Map Turtle Project. So I do really like involving myself in the community and helping out those who really need it. And speaking of what I do on campus, I'm currently involved in Untitled Acapella, which is competitive, by the way. La 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 la. And I currently run the Crochet Knit Club, and I'm the president of it, so you should come check it out sometime. And I'm a sophomore in the Honors College, which has been a really valuable community for me since it's offered me professional development, networking experiences, and research opportunities. And specifically as a student leader, I think it's important to have a community-oriented mindset and be super dependable for your residents. Ways I would show this is through creative floor meetings and making sure I emphasize compassion and kindness, because you never know what someone else is going through. And also highlighting that you're on campus, try something new. It's always fun to experiment with new things on campus. And I wear a lot of hats. Let me show you a couple of the jobs I have. I work in the greenhouse because I love to garden. And I do research on campus with microplastics and plants. And I'm a Disney princess for birthday parties. Another reason why I want to be a resident assistant, you can walk me through this one too, is because of my RA last year. I lived in Douglas and my RA was Sarah, and honestly, she just felt like an older sister to me, and I want my residents to feel that way about me. I don't want them to feel like I'm nagging them or giving them nonsense advice, but what I would want to offer them is resources on campus, like the Tutoring and Learning Center in the Science Complex or the Writing Center in the LA building. And speaking to some of my attributes, I'd like to think I'm a very positive and optimistic person. I love being around friends and family, and they've really put me where I am today with all the support and love that I've gotten in the past 20 years of my life. And in general, I love to crochet, which you might see in this part of the video here. So I've talked to you a lot about why I think I'd be a good RA, but what would it serve for me? So in my life, I plan on being an OBGYN to help women with reproductive irregularities. My older sister has one, and I'd love to help women in similar situations, and honestly, that is why I'm so passionate about women's health. I think more research needs to be done, and someone has to be that change agent to start it, and I would love to be a person who really changes women's healthcare for the future. And of course, I do want to have more leadership and mentorship experience when applying to medical schools, and I think this would be a valuable opportunity for that. Of course, there's also the financial aspect. I do currently work 6 jobs, and it is a lot on me, and I would love to have the opportunity to only have 2 jobs, which would be this and my Disney job, and alleviate that financial burden for my parents. Also, I just think it'd be great to craft a community here for myself. Obviously, I've really mingled and settled into the campus here, but ironic as it is, I didn't think that I was good at science until someone told me that I was, and that's because I've surrounded myself with some of the best people I could have, and because I've had such a great RA last year, and honestly, I want to be that person for new people. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope you consider me as a 2025 resident assistant for Towson University.